and scoring one hatch panel on that cargo ship. 498 on the Blue Alliance side, showing off their offensive abilities. They've been showing us defense most of this match, but now they're going ahead and grabbing some hatch panels and scoring them. That's one on the cargo ship. 7897 still hassling launch team over on the Red Alliance side of the field, playing some effective defense and slowing down their cycle times. Blue Alliance side of the field, 498 quickly grabs another hatch panel, heads towards the cargo ship. They line up, they press in, they press out, and they score. Red Alliance looks like they crossed into the defensive zone of blue with two robots again. Blue Alliance side of the field, Dragon Robotics 2375 playing some defense, holding back two bots at once, 7755 and the offensive robot 498, Cobra Commanders. Red Alliance side of the field, we've got 6833 grabbing some cargo, 6352 trying to grab some hatches. Looks like they're going to keep trying to score. 6833 aiming for that cargo ship. They shoot. And they score. 30 seconds left in this match. Launch team launches up to that third platform. They've been very consistently climbing. Let's see if they can do it again. 20 seconds remaining as 498 is starting to try their climb attempt. Red Alliance 6833 trying to get up to the second level of the hab. They're pressing up with the hydraulic. 10 seconds left. They start moving forward, push, and they drive on up. 2375 trying much the same, but they set their drivetrain just off. As time expires, they only make it to have level 1. That's the end of qualification match 22.
The final score is in. Red Alliance pulling on the lead with a score of 65 to the Blue Alliance's 37. I mean, it should be. Red Alliance with a score of 65 versus Blue Alliance's 37. So we will be playing through match 25 before stopping for our lunch break. Getting ready for match 23, our first red light team, it's 68-71!
From Queen Creek, Arizona, it's the QC Dog Squad.
In the middle lane, we have team 2403!
A community team from Mesa, Arizona, it's Plasma Robotics.
Our final red lights, team number 2478!
From Westwood High School, it's Westwood Robotics.
Our first blue lights, team 2449!
Community team in conjunction with Out of Orbit Labs, it's Out of Orbit Robotics.
In the middle lane, team number 60!
From Kingman, Arizona, they're the Bionic Bulldogs.
Our final blue lights, team number 7547!
From Glendale, Arizona, they're the Hawkinators.
Four closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, launch!
And we're off. Qualification match 23. Out of Orbit trying to come out of their hab. It looks like they turned sideways. Might be stuck on some cargo. A little bit of help from their alliance partner. It might be what it takes to get them free. 2478, 2403, both scoring hatches and going back for more. 68-71, the QC Dog Squad moving over, getting ready to try and play some defense. No bots in sight. 75-47, Blue Alliance overplaying some defense, trying to slow down Plasma and Westwood, having some issues. (68-71), QC Dog Squad again trying to play some defense on 60. Tries to place the hatch panel and misses. 2449 still stuck over on the hab. Not sure if their alliance partners are going to try and help them get down or not. 75-47, Blue Alliance bot trying to keep Plasma at bay. 2478 Westwood plows through a ton of cargo. Grabs one, sends it towards the rocket. They score rocket level 1. Blue Alliance side of the field, 60 still trying to play that hatch, getting some heavy defense from 68-71. Not able to get that hatch placed yet. Red Alliance side of the field, Plasma's lining up. They shoot, they score in the cargo, while Westwood shoots and scores in that rocket. They've got one more cargo before they set that rocket off. And when they do that, that's going to be worth a rank point for them if it stays scored till the end of the match. Quickly moving right back to the cargo ship, Westwood and Plasma shooting and scoring. Now we've got 30 seconds left in this match. 2449 still stuck. That if they never leave the hab, I don't think that their climb's going to count even if they try. 60 on the Blue Alliance side, shoots and scores. 13 seconds left in this match. It looks like they're getting defended by their own partner. 8, 7. Plasma starts lining up. It looks like they're going to try for a level 2 climb. 60, 75, 47, still on that hab at the end of qualification match 23. All right, teams, at the end of qualification match 23, we have Red Alliance coming out on top, 93-22. That's a new high score for the day. 93 points, Red Alliance. Great job, earning 4 rank points. As a reminder, teams, after qualification match 25, we will be breaking for lunch. That means anyone in qualification match 26 needs to have their robots ready on the field at 1:30 to start qualification match 26.
Going into match 24, our first Red Alliance team, 26-62.
Out of Tucson, Arizona, that's the Robo Crew.
In the middle lane, we have team 3019.
From Chaparral High School, they're the Firebirds.
Our final Red Alliance team's number 6413.
A community team out of Chandler, Arizona. It's Degrees of Freedom.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, 4565.
Out of Skyline High School, it's Skyline Robotics.
In the middle lane, we have team number 7620.
Community team out of Anthem, Arizona. They're the Anthem Bolts.
Our final Blue Alliance team number 6656.
Out of Payson, Arizona, they're Robotics.
4 closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, launch!
And we're in qualification match 24. Looks like all of our robots are starting to clear the hab. Red Alliance robot crossing the field during Sandstorm is going to be a tech foul. That's going to start out with a big lead for blue. 2662 Robo Crew looks like they're having some mechanical issues, making a lot of noise as they're shooting for that cargo ship. Surgical tubing hanging abound everywhere. They shoot, and they score. 2662 for Red Alliance, scoring in the cargo ship. Blue Alliance robot trying to score in the cargo ship as well. They're lined up, they're shooting. However, Red Alliance is getting counted for some penalty with the red flag going up. That's going to count against them. Blue line side of the field, 7620. The Bolts are trying to place a hatch panel on a robot. 6656 trying to shoot. They miss. However, their last alliance partner, 4565 Skyline, scoring again while they're at it on the other side. That's one half of the cargo ship completely full. Looks like we've got multiple red robots in the defensive zone again. Got a lot of refs coming over and watching them. Foul flags up in the air. Red Alliance should watch where their robots are. Blue Alliance side of the field, 4565. Skyline Robotics moving forward towards the cargo ship, trying to fill this side as well. Going at the center panel, they shoot, they score. 3 more points, they're scoring them quickly and quietly. Far side of that Blue Alliance side of the field, 7620. The Bolts quickly filling up a rocket with hatch panels. Seeing a traffic jam, they go back to the cargo ship. If you don't fill the whole thing, all of those hatches are worth the same, so wherever you place it, it's still going to be 2 points. 30 seconds remaining in qualification match 24. 2662 on the Red Alliance side, trying to get some points up, defended by ROBOTICS, and not able to do so. 20 seconds left in this match as teams start heading back for final points or trying to get to their habs to climb. 2662 on the Red Alliance side of the field, having a little bit of trouble getting up to the hab. They're the only one over there trying, though. Blue Alliance side, the Bolts head over with 4 seconds left. Looks like they're trying to get up to the second level hab. Pneumatics, and might have gotten there. I can't see it from over here. Final scores momentarily. All right, teams, at the end of that last match, we got Blue Alliance out on top. Final score 118-21. For anyone wondering, that's a new high score based entirely or near entirely on red penalties. What happened was we had a red robot in the offensive zone extended past their frame perimeter for an extended period of time. Every 5 seconds, you get a single foul, but it continues throughout the entire match.
Going into match 25. This is our last match before our lunch break. Let's make some noise for our first Red Alliance team. It's 1492!
A community team out of Tempe, Arizona. It's Team Caution.
In the middle lane, we have team number 2375.
From Phoenix Union Bioscience High School, it's Dragon Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 1726.
With students from Buena High School, it's the Nerds.
On the blue line side, our first team, it's 6871.
From Queen Creek High School in Queen Creek, Arizona, it's the QC Dog Squad.
In the middle lane, team number 60.
Out of Kingman, Arizona, they're the Bionic Bulldogs.
Our final blue line, team number 6352.
A community team from Surprise, Arizona, their Launch Team.
Two thumbs up, four closed gates, one green light, drivers between the lines, count down in 3, 2, 1, launch!
And we're off in qualification match 25. 3 blue robots out of the hab, 2 and now 3 red robots out of the hab. Trying to place a hatch panel over on the Red Alliance side of the cargo ship. 1492 Caution, looks like they may have gotten theirs. Dragon not placing their hatch panel, moving immediately to defense over on the blue side of the field, getting in the way of Launch Team, who's trying to place a hatch panel, getting their elevator moving. Staying aggressively on hatch panel is Dragon Robotics 2375. Second blue robot was pushed into that field. There should be no foul for that 2 robots because it was forced by 2375 of the Red Alliance. 6352 on the blue side of the field, trying to place a hatch panel but missing under heavy defense. And Dragon Robotics locking down scoring over on the Blue Alliance side of the field. Red Alliance 1726, the Nerds, scoring a cargo in that rocket ship. They're going back over. It looks like they're going to try and grab more cargo from their human players. It's always nice to see the robots getting some help from the humans that operate them. 6352 Launch Team tries to place that hatch, taking another big hit from Dragon Robotics. The refs start getting out those pinning flags, but not penalized at this time. Going right to the limit and pulling back is the sign of a great defender. 6352 still held to no score by 2375 yet this match. However, their alliance partners are able to continue scoring unabated because of the defense being played against them. 2375 putting a big hit on that field element, not doing much to the robot they were aiming at. Red Alliance side of the field, 1492, still working on their rocket. They've got some cargo. Team 60 pushes hard into Defender 2375 with an extended mechanism. Large ooze from the crowd. Not sure how that's going to be called, but we have 20 seconds left in this match. Teams start moving towards the hab. Launch Team launches up to that third platform without thinking too hard about it. QC Dog Squad up to level 1, 60 up to level 1. We've got 2375 on level 2, 1492 and 1726 on level 1 at the end of qualification match 25. All right, teams, at the end of this qualification match 25, we are going to break for lunch. After lunch at 1:30, we need robots from qualification match 26 on the field. Again, at 1:30, robots for qualification match 26 need to be on the field and ready to start at 1:30 following our lunch break. Qualification match 25 final scores: Red Alliance 64, Blue Alliance 56. Team 60 of the Blue Alliance earned a yellow card for contact inside of the frame perimeter with an extended mechanism. Once again, we're going to take a break for lunch at this point so that we can feed and water our volunteers. Following lunch at 1:30, all teams from qualification match 26 must have their robots on the field and ready to play. Thank you.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
1, 2, 3, testing. Okay.
so got there, and they were like, hey, I'm here to pick up an order. And we're like, what order? Which order is it? And I was like, through your website. And I was like, I haven't ordered over. And they were like, okay. And then they like went back to look, and I looked at the things, and they were like, what was it? And I was like, 12 box lunches. And they were like, we didn't get that order. No, no, it was to them. And so he called his manager. Manager came
All right, welcome back from lunch. Let's get our first announcement going. Our first red team is going to be 498. In the middle lane, we have team number 4111. Our third red alliance team is 7620. For the blue alliance, we have team number 2478. In the middle, we have team 7547. And our final blue alliance team number 4146. We got 4 closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Drivers between the lines is counting down in 3, 2, 1, launch!
And we're off in qualification match 26. A lot of robot movement. 4146 on the Blue Alliance side dropped their hatch panel when they jumped. Looks like 7547 also dropped a hatch when they came off of that hab. Over on the red side of the field at the end of Sandstorm, 7620 launch scores their hatch panel during the Sandstorm period. They get to trap a cargo that's preloaded in there and just save themselves the time of trying to score that game piece as well. Blue Alliance side 4146 gets ready to shoot, and they score in the cargo ship. However, when they did, they broke the plane while they had another defensive bot, and when you break that plane into the offensive zone, you can receive a penalty for doing so. 498 once again showing off their defensive prowess, literally pushing 2478 Westwood Robotics around the field. Now they're waiting by the rocket, which is their likely target, judging by the previous matches. 2478 almost places the hatch panel. It falls off at the last second under the defense of 498, Cobra Commander. Over on the red side of the field, we've got 7547 trying their best to play defense, holding 7620 from placing that hatch, but launch team went ahead and got that placed anyways. And the bolts go over, they pick up another hatch panel. It looks like they're looking for more in that cargo ship. Still under defense, they push forward and try to place. Big hard hit from Cobra on the field element. They were aiming for a robot, but they got the cargo ship over on the blue side. Still playing heavy defense on 2478. Looks like we're taking another blue penalty over here for 4146 crossing into the defensive zone. Remember, teams, you can only have one robot on the defensive side of the field at a time. Coming into the last 30 seconds of this match, teams are going to start to try to return to their hab and prepare for launch. 7547 still on the defensive side of the field with 20 seconds remaining. Anthem Bolt grabbing another hatch panel, trying to set it in the cargo station at the last second. 498 looks like they're lining up for a level 3 climb as they start running their mechanism. All I hear are gears or belts slipping. 3, 2, 1. And right at the end of that match, Westwood got up onto that level 3 in just the nick of time. Final scores momentarily. And teams, at the end of qualification match 26, we have Blue Alliance on top 56-41. Blue Alliance earning 3 rank points, Blue Alliance earning none.
Wow, great match right there, Tim. What happened there?
We saw another great example of defense being the key factor in these games. We're seeing 498 continue to play an extremely strong defense, and that being a key component of the game. On the Blue Alliance, we saw 4146 working their cargo ship unopposed, not working as fast. But then on the other side, we saw 2478 being very slippery, working around the defense, and still scoring a good amount of points.
Yeah, really the battle right there was between 7620 and the other defensive robot on the blue side, basically shutting down 7620, not letting them get any points. Meanwhile, on the other side, you had 498 defending 2478 Westwood. And overall, a very low-scoring game, but the Blue Alliance able to clinch it out with those good endgame points. And with that, we'll wait for the next match.
Getting ready for match 27, our first Red Alliance team at 64-79.
From Corona del Sol High, it's Aztec.
In the middle lane, we have team number 45-65.
Hailing from Skyline High School, it's Skyline Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team number 842.
With students from Carl Hayden High School, it's Falcon Robotics.
On the Blue Alliance side, our first team is 66-56.
From Payson Center for Success High School, it's Robotics.
In the middle lane, team number 68-33.
From the Phoenix Coding Academy, it's Python Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, 38-89.
Out of Yuma, Arizona, they're the Lepticons.
Four closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, launch!
And we're off in qualification match 27. Aztec 64-79 on the Red Alliance side places a hatch panel. 842 also placing a hatch panel, both over preloaded cargo on that cargo ship. Over on the Blue Alliance side of the field, 68-33 went ahead and scored a cargo in the cargo ship all during the sandstorm period. Now with the students able to see the entire field, Skyline comes up on the right red side of the field, scoring 1 in the cargo ship. Blue Alliance scoring 2 more in their cargo ship, 68-33 and 66-56 both. Over on the Red Alliance side of the field, 842 continues working on their rocket. They've got 4 hatch panels placed so far. Now looking for a 5th. They move up to that 3rd tier and go ahead and get that placed. Oh! Unfortunately, they dropped it after they placed it. Red side of the field again, 45-65, trying to score a cargo. They shoot and miss. 842 goes ahead and places that 5th hatch panel successfully this time, going for number 6. After that, I imagine they're going to start working on some cargo. 3889 pushing up against 6479 pretty hard. Looks like they've got a mechanism extended, and they're taking fouls for having that extended while in the defensive zone. You must stay inside of your frame perimeter while in the defensive zone. 6479, normally a staple on offensive scoring, is now playing some defense, holding both 6833 and 3889. Skyline Robotics back over on the red side again, looking to score some cargo, having trouble picking it up. 6833 scores in the cargo ship, being defended actively by Aztec. Red Alliance 842 tries to score in that rocket. However, their cargo pushed off a hatch panel. Got another blue penalty coming up on the red side of the field. With a count, it looks like they're going to be looking for more if they stay there, but they cleared it. 20 seconds left in this match. Teams are going to start getting ready to climb. Aztec having some trouble getting lined up. 14 seconds remaining in the match. 842 steps up trying to take that level 3 climb for him. And with 3, 2, 1, that's the end of qualification match 27, with a lot of climb points coming in at the last minute here. Final results momentarily. All right, teams, final results in 84-50, Red Alliance. Congratulations to the red team for earning 3 rank points on that match.
Another great match right there. Red Alliance able to do a very good job scoring on their side of the field. What happened with the blue side?
Blue side, we saw an offensive push right at the beginning, both scoring a lot of scoring on the cargo ship and attempts on hatch panels on each of the rocket. But then the blue strategy quickly changed from offense to defense in the second half, where we saw 66-56 switching to defense, and I believe 38-89 also working defense on that second half.
Yeah, Blue Alliance robots 66-56. They saw that their alliance was falling behind in points, so they went over to play defense. And while they were there, they did a really good job slowing down the Red Alliance. Wasn't quite enough though, as Red Alliance was just able to outscore them in 2 different areas of the field. So one defender can only typically defend one side of the field. So if you have your offense split up, that's going to be really good for your offense.
Yeah. So nonetheless, we saw a great match, and we're ready to move on to the next one.
Yep.
Going into match 28, our first Red Alliance team, it's 78-97.
From Winslow High School, it's the Autobarks.
In the middle lane, we have team number 1492.
From Tempe, Arizona, it's Team Caution.
Our final Red Alliance team number 3019.
With students from Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona, they're the Firebirds.
For the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's 6413.
A community team from Chandler, Arizona, it's Degrees of Freedom.
In the middle lane, we have team 2449.
Another community team out of Chandler, Arizona, it's Out of Orbit Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team number 2486.
From Coconino High School in Flagstaff, Arizona, let's go nuts for the Coconuts.
We got 4 closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Let's count it down. Drivers between the lines. 3, 2, 1, launch.
And we start qualification match 28 with a lot of robots moving. 2449 moving forward on the blue side, trying to place a hatch panel. Didn't quite make it. They missed that hole by a little bit. Red Alliance 7897 robot moving across and making contact across the center line of the field. That's going to be some penalties against the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance 2449 looks like they're just hanging out, waiting to get access to one of the player stations. 6413 on the blue line side, trying to pick up some fuel or a hatch panel. 1492 over on the Red Alliance side of the field, trying to place some cargoes. 2486 on the Blue Alliance does. just attack for crossing, but once they take time. If they flash or take no defense. All right, blue alliance side of the field is where all the motion's at. 2449's trying to move forward to pick up some cargo. Looks like they might be having a little bit of trouble lining up. Red Alliance side, 3019, looks like they're having some trouble moving as well. Hearing a lot of grinding. 7897 trying to play some defense, getting fended off by 6413. They moved in, looks like they almost made contact, and they do take a foul for contact inside the hab. Blue Alliance almost penalized on the far side of the field. 60 seconds left in this match. 3019 looks reserved to hang out in the hab until the end of the match. We'll see if we see any more movement from them later. 7897 still playing some stiff defense. 2449 moving around. Red Alliance side of the field, 1492 moving forward, trying to grab another hatch panel, doing a lot of scoring all on their own. 30 seconds remaining in this match. 6413 looks like they're trying to line up. 2449, it starts to approach the hab. 3019 over on the Red Alliance side is already there. 2449 not quite lined up. Not sure if they're going to be able to climb from there. 15 seconds remaining in this match. 2449 started to deploy their climber, and it's going, but they're not lined up in their normal position. 6413 moving down under them. 2449 climbing. 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to get that climb. They're still supported on the level 1. But all three robots on both sides appear to be supported on level 1. Before the final scoring, we'll see how this match plays out. All right, teams, after the final discussion on the fouls, we have Blue Alliance ahead 59 to Red Alliance 40. Great job, Blue Alliance, for 2 rank points. 40 earns none.
Another great match right there. As we get further and further into these qualification rounds, you can start to see that, the rankings are not changing quite as much.
Yeah, we're not seeing as that the ranks aren't really changing as much, but we're still seeing some pretty good gameplay. This time on the Blue Alliance, we saw 64-13 Degrees of Freedom playing a little bit of counter defense on the Red Alliance, leaving their alliance partner 2486, the Coconuts, to score on their cargo and the cargo ship and rocket ships undefended, which was a really good strategy.
Yeah, so basically Red Alliance was kind of struggling to score a lot of the game pieces. 1492 Caution was basically their primary score, while 7897 was playing more positional defense on the field. So really the Red Alliance just didn't have the firepower to really keep up with that Blue Alliance. And I would say 13 penalty points doesn't hurt either. Overall, fantastic match as we head back to the next match.
Going into match 29, our first Red Alliance team is 35-77.
Out of Scottsdale, Arizona, it's Saints Robotics.
In the middle lane, we have team 77-55.
Out of Casa Grande, Arizona, it's the Phantom Circuits.
Our final Red Alliance team number 2662.
From Towson, Arizona, it's Robo Crew.
On the blue alliance, our first team, it's number 1212.
Out of Chandler, Arizona, they're the Sentinels.
In the middle lane, team number 4183.
All the way from Tucson, it's the Bit Buckets.
For the blue alliance team, 2403.
The community team out of Mesa, Arizona, it's Plasma Robotics.
Four closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Drivers between the lines. Let's go down in 3, 2, 1, launch.
And we're underway in qualification match 29. 1 red robot, 3 blue robots moving. Looks like 2403 might be jammed up on that platform. 2 red robots now moving, all 3 outside of the hab. 2662 Robo Crew over on the Red Alliance side has some cargo. Looks like they're trying to get lined up right on that cargo ship. They're getting ready to shoot. And no joy. They're not firing at all. 7755 over on the Blue Alliance side playing some defense. 1212 with their mechanism out, holding on to a hatch panel. Getting defended by 7755 is 1212, still placing a hatch panel. 7755 going up on the hab and touching some robots while it's in there. It's a dangerous defensive move, but 4183 Bitbucket's trying to help out Plasma, and they get him free. Back in the game. 7755 still playing some defense, just getting in the way, slowing down the Sentinels. Bitbucket's still scoring a little bit, but not quite as much as they could without a defender there. 7755 pushing on Plasma, keeping them and their game piece from going anywhere until Plasma gets that hatch placed on the cargo panel anyways. Red Alliance side of the field, we've got Robo Crew still trying to score some cargo, having a little bit of trouble getting it out. Blue Alliance side of the field, Bitbuckets go ahead and score without issue. Plasma coming over and starting on hatch panels for the rocket. They've got both lower tier hatches filled. 7755 coming on over to play some defense. But that's not going to stop Plasma. They just pick up some cargo from that side of the field that they're already on and go ahead and score it. Robo Crew looks like they're approaching that cargo ship, confident they've got their problem fixed. Plasma just scores the cargo in the cargo ship while being defended on the rocket side. 30 seconds remain in this match. 7755 still holding on to some defense, now moving back towards its own hab, trying not to take those costly endgame penalties. Now 20 seconds left. Plasma begins its climb, trying for the 3rd level, and it is up and over. If it can get its legs lifted, it'll be all set with 10 seconds left in this match. Robots are generally advised to move back to their habs to try and get those points at the last second. 35-77, Saints trying to ramp up to level 2, not quite making it. Might still get points for level 1 unless they're being supported by that cargo in the cargo depot. Final results for qualification match 29 in a moment. All right, teams, at the end of qualification match 29, we've got Blue Alliance 58, Red Alliance 35. During the end game, 2403 was given a yellow card for extending above the top level of the player station while climbing.
It wasn't during the end game, but they were on the half.
Well, kind of an interesting match right there. Most of the excitement happening in the beginning where both alliances suffered a major problem in their game plan.
Yeah, we saw obviously 2403 over here with issues getting off the hab, and also issues over here on the red side of Turbo Crew, and their drive train looked like it was acting up as well.
Yeah, 4183 though were able to successfully save 2403, who was kind of tripped up over the level 2 hab, and that was really a big factor towards Blue Alliance winning that match, because having that extra robot there to not only score but also climb at the end is a pretty big deal.
Yes, for sure. That definitely made a huge impact in the final end of the game.
Yeah, let's see how this next match can top that as we head back down to the field.
Going into match 30, our first Red Alliance team, it's 2486.
From Coconino High School in Flagstaff, Arizona, it's the Coconuts.
In the middle lane with team 4111.
From ASU Prep Academy Polytechnic, it's some assembly required.
Our final Red Alliance team number 1726.
Out of Sierra Vista, Arizona, it's the Nifty Engineering Robotics Design Squad, or as we know them, the Nerds.
For the Alliance, we have team 6833.
With students from the Phoenix Coding Academy, it's Python Robotics.
In the middle lane, team number 4565.
From Mesa, Arizona, it's the Skyline Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team number 498.
From Cactus High School, it's the Cobra Commanders.
We got 4 closed gates, 2 thumbs up, and a green light. Drivers between the lines, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Wait. The gate is not locked. It was shut. All right, let's start again. We got 4 locked gates and 2 thumbs up and a green light. Drivers between the lines, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, launch.
And we're off qualification match 30. 1726 trying to place a hatch. I think it fell out of their robot before they got it on there. Blue Alliance side, 498, successfully maybe placing a hatch during that sandstorm period. Oh no, it fell off at just the last moment. 6833 placing that cargo immediately upon that sandstorm curtain coming up. 498 moving straight to defense. 498's been shining on defense. 2486 looks like they're just going to face it head on. 4111 playing interference. 498 pushing around the nerds a little bit. However, the Red Alliance is getting some help. 4111 still playing interference, really handicapping that defense. 6833 on the Blue Alliance side of the field grabbed some cargo, backed away from the station and dropped the cargo. Not sure what's going on there. They're having a little bit of trouble holding on. 4565 Skyline Robotics is moving back to their hab. They might be having some issues with their robot, just getting ready for endgame with 90 seconds left. 2486 from the Red Alliance playing some defense, pushing 6833 to miss. $17.26 looks like they're run into that cargo station. Not sure if they're going to be moving again. Their RSL is out. Normally that RSL only goes completely dark when you've got a power outage to the Rio. Ooh, 6833 on the Blue Alliance side under heavy defense from the Coconuts. Goes ahead and scores that cargo in the cargo ship anyways. 498 starting to move on to hatch panels. They pick one up, they move back over towards the cargo station. 2486 starts moving in, doesn't like the look of it, but it gets scored anyways. 6833 follows it up with a quick cargo. 4111 over on the Red Alliance side has deployed a ramp and is getting ready to move into the hab zone. I think they're going to try to give out an easy climb to the 3rd level if they can get all lined up. 25 seconds left in this match. 498 is getting ready to attempt their climb to level 3. 16 seconds left in this match. 6833 attempts to ramp up onto the level 2 of the hab, but fails to do so. 498 having some trouble climbing. I don't think they're going to make it up. 2486, the Coconuts, is entirely on the level 1 hab, but not moving at all as time expires on qualification match 30. All right, teams, at the end of that qualification match, we got Blue Alliance coming out ahead with a final score of 52-11. Blue Alliance coming out with 2 rank points. Congratulations, Blue Alliance.
Wow, was that an exciting match right there? What happened there, Evan?
A lot of stuff happened there. Pretty much in like the first 30 seconds or so of this match, the entire Red Alliance was taken out by various issues caused by defense there. It was quite a devastating match for them.
Yeah, well, you are not allowed to destroy another team's robot. You know, full, bumper-on-bumper contact is absolutely allowed, so teams have to make sure that, not just their bumpers are framed, but also, their radios, robo-rios are all, securely connected and tightened down. This is a very defensive game, so teams got to be ready for those pretty high-speed impacts.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the blue side, you had 4565 Skyline Robotics and 6833 Python Robotics, both basically scoring cargo the entire match, keeping that blue score high and within a comfortable margin. Overall, though, you know, we have about less than 10 qualification matches left. That means it's going to be a real battle for those top 4 alliance positions. Everybody else is going to be trying to show what they got in order to get picked by one of those top 4 alliances.
Yep, we'll have to see how things turn out.
Yep, as we head down to the next match.
Going into match number 31, our first Red Alliance team, it's 2403.
A community team out of Mesa, Arizona, it's Plasma Robotics.
In the middle lane, we have team number 3577.
With students from Notre Dame Preparatory, it's Saints Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, 7547.
From Glendale, Arizona, it's the Hawkinators.
For the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's 6656.
Out of Payson, Arizona, it's Robotics.
In the middle lane, we have team number 2375.
Hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, it is Dragon Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, 3019.
With students from Chaparral High School, it's the Firebirds.
We got 4 closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Drivers between the lines. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, launch.
And we're off. Qualification match 31. 35-77 over on the Red Alliance side, coming off of that second tier platform. Trouble, but now they're loose. Got all 3 blue robots past the hab line. At least 2 of the red ones past the hab line. Not sure if 35-77 ever made it all the way across during the sandstorm. 75-47 on the Red Alliance, moving immediately to playing some hard defense, stopping Dragon from getting through. Dragon from the Blue Alliance moving forward to defense. Red Alliance 24-03 taking a flag for breaking into the defensive side while they had another robot going. The second time, though, they were pushed in and will not be penalized. Blue Alliance side, we have 3019 trying to pick up a hatch panel. And a shot and a score over on the cargo ship on the Blue Alliance side. That's going to be 66-56, ROBOTIcs. Plasma 24-03 on the Red Alliance side of the field trying to pick up hatch panels. They finally get one. Dragon right there to try and keep them from scoring it. However, they still get lined up on that rocket. I don't think Dragon's going to be able to hold them. And they don't. That's scored. 66-56 on the Blue Alliance side. Shoots and scores. One more cargo into that cargo ship. So far, this is a pretty close game. 29-26 with 60 seconds remaining. This could go either way. 66-56, ROBOTIcs trying to pick up some game pieces. Stuck on top of a dropped hatch panel and cammed out by a cargo. They're having some trouble picking it up. 3019 dealing with 75-47's defense. Over on the Red Alliance side, 23-75. Dragon still playing defense against 24-03, who's just hanging out. Almost a pinning penalty. It looks like they got away clean. 30 seconds left. 24-03 moving close to their station again. But they shoot and score a cargo. 20 seconds remaining. It's time to start our climbs. Red Alliance Station 24-03 moving for their third tier climb. Scooting forward, lifting those legs. They should be good. 35-77 tried to jump up but hit that level 3 and stopped on level 1. 3, 2, 1. And with the match ending, it looks like 23-75, 35-77, 7-5-4, 7 and 2-4-0-3 all made their climbs. 30-19 left out in the cold. Qualification match 31, final results momentarily. All right, teams, at the end of that qualification match, we've got Red Alliance out ahead with 50, Blue Alliance 35. Congratulations, Red Alliance, for earning 3 more rank points.
And we're back. That was another good match for this competition here today. We saw a lot of things going on both sides. A lot of defense happening, good defense and counter defense. 24-03 over here. Had a lot of good opportunities to score in the rocket. A little bit of defense from 23-75, but which did slow them down a lot, but they were still able to get some good things on there. Saints Robotics over here was doing some stuff as well, getting some hatch panels on the rocket and the cargo ship. With the Hawkinators over here playing defense against 3019.
Yeah, over on the blue side, 3019 and 6656 both trying to score as much as they can. 6656 though was sort of going in and out of the connection, so it was a little rough on them, but overall, good performance by the Red Alliance, able to stick through despite that defense. Really, defense has been the whole story of almost every match in this competition today.
Yeah, overall, good performance from both sides, though, for what they were dealing with, and it was good to see them both come out pretty good.
Yeah. And now I think we'll head on down to match number 32.
Getting ready for match number 32. Our first Red Alliance team, it's 76-20.
A community team out of Anthem. It's the Anthem Bolts.
In the middle lane, we have team number 78-97.
From standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona to here at this competition, it's the Autobargs.
Our final Red Alliance team number 2578.
With students from Westwood High School out of Mesa, Arizona, it's Westwood Robotics.
Our first Blue Alliance team number 842.
Hailing from Carl Hayden High School, it's Falcon Robotics.
In the middle lane, we have team number 1492.
A community team out of Tempe, Arizona, it's Team Caution.
Our final Blue Alliance team number 3889.
All the way from Yuma, they're the Lepticons.
Four closed gates, 2 thumbs up and a green light. Let's count this down. Drivers between the lines. 3, 2, 1, go!
And we qualification match 32 with 3 robots moving on the Red Alliance. Only 2 make it out of their hab. All 3 moving out of their hab on blue. 842 placing a hatch panel on that rocket, going back for more. Still in Sandstorm. They're getting ready to set their second now. 1492 successfully places their hatch panel during Sandstorm as well. That one over a loaded cargo piece. That's going to score a total of 5 points. Over on the Red Alliance side, 2478 looking to score a hatch panel. They line up and they score it. 1492 lines up and scores a cargo panel. 1492 looking to score another cargo over on the Blue Alliance side cargo ship. They lined up and they shot and they score. That's in. 842 on the Blue Alliance side placing a 4th hatch panel in that rocket. They've already got 4. Now they're going for a 5th. The Red Alliance side 2478 making short work of that cargo ship, loading cargo one after another. Now moving to that rocket where they've got a couple of hatches placed. 1492 on the blue side scoring a cargo as 842 scores another hatch in that rocket. 2478 shoots and misses on that cargo ship. That is not going to score for him. 7620, the Bolts going ahead and lining up on the Red Alliance side rocket. Almost placing another hatch, but not quite there. Held on to it so they can try again. 3889 from the Blue Alliance moving over to start on some defense, holding 2478, who had some cargo, but they went ahead and just dropped it and moved on. Picking it up again, they're going to take another shot at it. 1492 over on the blue side, going to place a hatch on rocket number 2, as 842 is looking to place their 4th cargo in there. They already have 3 and all 6 hatch panels, and that's going to be a 4th. They just need 2 more cargo to get that extra rank point for the completed rocket. 24 seconds left in this match. 7620 trying to line up for a hatch, being pushed by 3889 on defense. Not able to score that. They just dropped that panel with 12 seconds left. They're not going to be able to score. Probably time to make a run back to that hab and try to climb. 2478 Westwood climbing. 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of qualification match 32. Final scores momentarily. All right, teams, at the end of that last match, we've got Blue Alliance out on top, 75-72. At the end of that match, the Blue Alliance, although they came out on top, they did not get a level 3 climb for 842. After 3889 came in, 842's robot is touching the HAB level 1 and only gets the 3-point climb instead of the 12.
And we're back once again. This was a great match on both sides, and as we can tell from the score, it was really, really, really close. On the Red Alliance, we saw a lot of really good teamwork this match, with Westwood and Anthem bots working really well on scoring the different game pieces. And then 7897 also working great as counter defense. From the beginning of the match, we saw them do some, open up a couple slots for Westwood to go in there and put some hatch panels on. And unfortunately, they didn't end up winning the match, but it was a really good show of teamwork from them. We'll have to see what happens to them in the elimination rounds.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the blue side, we had 1492 caution and 842 scoring at will. It looks like halfway in the match, one of the red defender robots went over to try to play some defense, but started to have more connection issues. We'll see if yeah, we'll see if they can fix that for future matches. Blue Alliance able to clinch it out by 3 points. That might have been our highest combined score here today, and I'm sure it'll just keep getting higher.
Yeah, it was quite a match to see. We'll go back on to the next match.
Going into match 33, our first Red Alliance team, 26-62.
Out of Tolleson, Arizona, it's Robo Crew.
In the middle lane, we have team number 4146.
With students from Saguaro High School, they're the Sabercats.
Our final Red Alliance team number 1212.
From Seton Catholic School, they're the Sentinels.
For the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's 21449.
A community team out of Chandler, Arizona, it's Out of Orbit.
In the middle lane, team number 2352.
Out of Surprise, Arizona, it's another community team, 6352, Launch Team.
And our final Blue Alliance team number 6479.
With students from Corona del Sol High School, it's Aztec.
Four closed gates, 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Get between the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, launch.
And we're off, starting qualification match 33, 64-79 taking a hatch forward. And they go ahead and get that placed over a pre-scored cargo. 24-49 hanging around, got out of the hab. 2 red robots made it out. Three blue robots made it out of their habs during the sandstone period. 24-49 moving on to defense into the Red Alliance side of the field. Red Alliance side 41-46 taking a shot, scoring in that cargo ship. 24-49 now hanging out, ready to defend against Red Robot 12-12, who's getting their own piece of cargo ready. Ooh, Red Robot 26-62 now alive, trying to get 24-49 off of 12-12, having some trouble pushing him around. Blue Alliance side 64-79 scores another hatch on the cargo, as 63-42 attempts to score another hatch high on that rocket ship. Red Alliance side 41-46 taking aim at that cargo ship, shooting and score. 26-62 over on the red, has a piece of cargo, not sure where to put it. That entire side of the cargo ship's all full, and there's a defender in front of that rocket and the other side of the cargo. 64-79 takes another hatch over, low on the rocket, places it, moves on. Now they're going to cross. It looks like they're going to go for the other rocket and start getting all the hatches over there. 24-49 still playing defense, really clogging up the works on that side of the cargo ship. All three red robots surrounding them. They've got nowhere to go and all day to get there. 63-52, Blue Alliance side scores a hatch high on that rocket, as Robo places another piece of cargo that bounces in. It scores! 41-46 places cargo. It scores as well. 35 seconds remaining in this match as teams getting ready to move over to climb. Got 64-79 lined up, getting ready to get their robot in their flip over position. And they're going to place those claws and then start moving up. 24-49, 63-52. Trying to get up for blue as well. We're coming up on the last 10 seconds. 26-62 gets onto the level 1 hab. 41-46 with 5 seconds remaining tries to get up as well. Not sure if they'll try to climb any higher. 24-49 getting right back onto that hab for their level 1 climb at the end of qualification match 33. All right, teams, at the end of qualification match 33, we have Blue Alliance out on top 70-46. 21 points earned on that hab climb and 3 total rank points. Great job, Blue Alliance.
You know, most would argue that cargo scoring is really important to winning a match, but the Blue Alliance is set to proving them wrong, winning this match with only hatch panels and climbing.
Yeah, it's quite a show of their skill there and their speed in order for the robots to be able to do that. It's quite great that to be able to see them be able to do that.
Yeah, Red Alliance was having some issues, basically, acquiring game pieces, scoring. But the Blue Alliance, with their very simple robots, only handling one type of game piece, was able to basically consistently put up scores the entire match. They pretty much filled every single hatch panel on this field.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Red Alliance did have several issues, especially with Robo Crew being bottomed out for the first third of the match. But even with all those things and then having to spend the time to go get them corrected, they were still able to put up a fairly good show of points. Unfortunately, this wasn't enough to beat the supreme power of the Blue Alliance in this match.
Yeah, climbing points are proving an effective way to not only get a ranking point, but also to essentially win matches and clutch them out at the end. So I'm sure we'll be seeing more of that as we head on to the next match.
Going into match 34, our first Red Alliance team, it's 4183.
A community team out of Tucson, Arizona, it's the Bit Buckets.
In the middle lane with Team 6871.
Out of Queen Creek, Arizona, it's the QC Dog Squad.
Our final Red Alliance team, number 7755.
From Mission Heights Preparatory High School, it's the Phantom Circuits.
For the Blue Alliance, our first team, 498.
Out of Glendale, Arizona, they're the Cobra Commanders.
In the middle lane with team number 6413.
A community team out of Chandler, Arizona, they're Degrees of Freedom.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 60.
Out of Kingman, Arizona, they're the Bionic Bulldogs.
Four closed gates. Yeah? Four closed gates. 2 thumbs up, 1 green light. Drivers between the lines. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1, line.
And we're off. Qualification match 34. Lots of robot movement. Bit Bucket's moving nice and slow off that ramp, getting lined up with that hatch panel over on the red side alliance. 6413 finally coming off. Degrees of Freedom off that blue hat, but they dropped the hatch in the process. 60 on the blue side placed the hatch panel on a rocket before the sandstorm expired. Now they're getting ready to go and start scoring more. 7755 coming over, playing some heavy defense again. Team 60 shooting and missing under the defense of 7755. 6413 Degrees of Freedom trying to hold off that defender in order to let 60 keep scoring. Red Alliance side of the field, 498 playing defense. They're moving around a little quicker, holding 6871 and 4183. That's a Bit Buckets and QC Dog Squad. 6871 trying to run interference on that defense. Defender, however, 498 was able to force a dropped cargo piece. At that point, the Red Alliance bot moved back into the offensive zone on their own power and took a penalty for having 2 defenders at the same time. 7755 on the blue side trying to do some defense, not quite getting there on 60. Looks like we have the Bit Buckets robot with a little bit of damage. It's normally horizontal rollers or sideways. Knocked back into place on the second hit. 6871 looks like they were moving around to go back to some defense. 6413 sounded like they just had a large pneumatics failure. Hissing coming from their robot as their compressor turns back on. 7755 playing defense again. 60 with a mechanism out. Refs paying a lot of attention to who's hitting who and if there's any damage occurring. With 25 seconds left in this match, 498 lining up, getting ready to try for a climb. They've attempted a level 3 climb several times, not quite made it. 6413 trying for a level 2. It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble getting up onto the panel. 7755 ramps all the way up to level 2 on the red side. 60 trying to score some last second points as they get up with 2-1, and that's the end of qualification match 34. All right, teams, at the end of qualification match 34, we've got Blue Alliance out on top. Final score 47-27. Blue Alliance earning 2 rank points, Red none. Congratulations, Blue Alliance.
A lot of crazy stuff happening in these matches so far.
For sure. We're seeing a lot of things happen, especially with defense this competition.
Yeah, defense is proven to be very effective. You know, all these robots have gone through at least one competition. Many have done 2 to 3, maybe even 4. So, you know, all the wear and tear on all these robots are definitely going to be a factor against heavy defense still.
Definitely. I mean, there's only so long robots can last up, especially when we design them to, you know, basically able to make it through on a 2-minute and 30-second match, you know, several times, but not as many as a lot of these robots have been through at this point.
Overall, though, Blue Alliance was scoring pretty well. 60 was basically the primary scorer on that alliance. It was basically keeping the Blue Alliance score high. What happened with Red there?
4183 was doing pretty good at scoring until they were unfortunately damaged due to some defense, but even still, their alliance partners getting to put up some good defense on the blue side, and their other partner tried to do their best for what they could afterwards.
Yeah, so for a lot of these teams, these are the last matches, so everybody's trying to leave it all on the field.
Yep, and sometimes that's literal.
Yeah, all right. Now we'll head down to the next match.
Going into match 35, our first Red Alliance team is 41-11.
With students from ASU Preparatory Academy, it's some assembly required.
In the middle lane, we have team number 1492.
A community team out of Tempe, Arizona. Their team, Caution.